Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Board Game Day here on the Loading Ready Run Network as part of the Sub-A-Thon and our tabletop day. We are in our third game of the day, and these fine friends are about to play some Cartographers, which has become, I think, a really big favorite on the channel.
It's a chill game.
It's a chill game, yeah. And it's chill too because it's played in a way that if you want to join along, you can too. Now, we've never been the one to supply the link. So whoever keeps doing it, if you are in chat or if you've got the links to maps and whatnot for Cartographers and you want to share it, that would be lovely, and you can put it in Twitch chat so people can play along with us. This time, though, we're playing with the exact same regular standard rules of Cartographers. No new game added to it. But we are playing with a twist, which is great because this is Kathleen's first time playing the game. So we are playing with the Undercity map. It looks very kind of funky-dunky. We can actually probably see it better on the top down there. So you can see that there is an above ground and a below ground area, and there's a little gate there in the center. So how this map works is you are kind of mapping out the Underdark and stuff. And it's played just like regular Cartographers, except whatever shape you are drawing must be able to be connected by a contiguous line to the gate itself. And the shapes if they're above ground, they have to be fully above ground or below ground, so you can't split a shape between the two things. So yeah, if you are drawing trees at the start, you'll have to go straight from the gate to another kind of spot there. And then from there, you can connect it to the trees that are going. And you can spider off in whatever sort of way you want, but you must be able to draw a line back to the Undercity. Oh, and there you go. Skylar Ringtail's got him in chat right away. Thank you so much. Ringtail. Yeah, so all the shapes have to touch. So if you've never played or you've never seen us play Cartographers before, basically this is a map drawing game. So we've got a bunch of colors and markers and stuff to draw out the different kinds of things that we'll be drawing throughout the game. And the goal, of course, as with most board games, is to have the most victory points at the end of the game. And you're going to be getting those victory points by drawing these various shapes that are going to be drawn from the deck and scoring them based on what season we are in. So each season that goes through the game... Oh, sure.
You can, if you want to or not.
Yeah. So each season is essentially, as you saw up there, is going to have a card below it, and depending on what season you're in, those are the ones that are going to be scored. So for example, with spring, the A and B ones will be scored, and then going on to the next season, it'll go to B and C, and then C and D, and then A and D. So it's kind of one of the big things about this game is paying attention to what season you're in and realizing when the thing that you're doing isn't actually going to score anymore. Because it's like B will be scored twice at the beginning of the game, and then it doesn't matter for the rest of the game, right? So just little helpful hints like that. So you can actually see on them what they are supposed to do, and if you don't mind handing them, I can go through the ones that we're doing now that we've gotten there. I thank you so much, Nelson.
I had the right idea.
Yeah. So one of the ones that we've got that was in A is the cauldrons. So this is a classic one that we've done, but basically. You earn one victory point for each empty space that is surrounded on all four sides by something. And this game only cares about cardinal directions when it comes to like if something is touching or any of those kinds of things.
Cornerstone count.
Yeah, exactly, right? So if you can put that one back up in A, so you can see on the card itself that they've got the stars in those little spaces there. The side will count as a thing blocking it. A mountain will. Any of that kind of stuff. And I have no idea, but I'm going to go ahead and say the underground divide probably counts too.
That seems reasonable.
Yeah. So we're going to say that. So the underground divide will count as a wall for you
for the purpose of the cauldrons.
Yeah. Okay, great. For B, you've got the tree tower. So this one cares about trees. So you're going to earn one reputation star for each forest space that is surrounded on all four sides by filled spaces.
Okay.
Or on the edge of the map. So you can kind of see if you bring up this one, the ones that actually have on B, the ones that have stars, or the one that's on like right over there on the side, as well as that other one that's just kind of further down. So very similar to the cauldrons. In fact, you're kind of double dipping into the filling a whole side thing. Up next, we've got the one that cares about beaches and oceans, which is the Mage's Valley. You're going to earn 2 victory points for each water space that is adjacent to a mountain. And 1 reputation for each farm that's adjacent to a mountain. Okay. The mountains are already on there, so 2 for the farmland, 1 for water near mountains. And then finally, you got Shield Gate, and this one's really rude. You earn 2 reputation stars for each village space that is in your second largest cluster of villages. So not your biggest one.
Right.
Your
Right.
second biggest cluster is the one that's going
Make
to.
two almost equally sized big towns.
Yeah, and
Okay.
a cluster is just any amount of them that are touching each other, basically, until they're stopped. It doesn't have to be a big ball. If you have a line of 7, that is a cluster.
Okay.
So, just in that kind of way. And that's going to be the way you're scoring. So, like I said, you're going to go through each season and do that. Matt, if you don't mind drawing the top card from the deck. So
Alrighty.
every single time, all of you are going to be working off the same card. So in this case, we drew an orchard, and Paul's got the cards up there, so you're going to be able to see them in better. So you get the choice to draw either a forest or a farm space in that shape. It can be in whatever orientation you want. It does not have to be in that kind of way, but you just have to draw that shape. And as we've established on this one, it's got to make its way back to the gate.
So it's got to start on the gate, right?
You got to start on the gate.
Okay,
really.
so you have to cover the gate initially.
Yes.
I think with our first shape, you probably fill it.
I believe we also agreed you could mirror it.
Yes. Yeah. Just as long as it is that shape.
You can rotate the Tetris piece however
Yeah.
you want, right?
Yeah.
You can flip it. Yeah.
And then finally, you see that 2 that's in the corner there. What that means is that's how far along the season we've progressed into it. So on the top of the spring card, it's got an 8. So once that number has reached 8, then you will move on to the next season. So in this case, we had 2, so you have 6 time worth of cards left essentially to pull from. Some other notes about the game. When you can see that the mountains that are there on the cards, those have little coins on them. When you fully encompassed it, and as we said, that's just cardinal directions, you get a coin. And coins you denote down on the bottom of your thing. What's really good about coins is every single round that you have them, they make their way through the entire game, they're worth a victory point, and they'll count. So if you manage to get 1 coin in the first round, it's going to be an extra point that you're going to get every single season that you're counting up things. So coins are really good in the beginning. There are also going to be some cards that give you a choice between making the shape or picking a smaller shape and a coin. Sometimes that's really helpful to do it in that sort of way. Other thing that you're going to run into are monsters. Monsters are going to be really annoying things that make you shift in either direction, basically a map over, and it's your opportunity to mess with your opponents. Monster spaces, for each space that is beside them that isn't filled, they are worth -1 point for them. And you can see in your little scoring areas, you'll see a little monster face. That's going to be negative. So whenever you're scoring, it'll be like the 2 numbers, the amount of coins, minus the amount of monsters is your thing there. And that is the game. When you reveal a monster card, after it's done, you get rid of it, it's gone. But if it doesn't get revealed in that round, it's going to continue to the next one. And there's 3 more monster cards that are going to be added throughout the game, each time the season rolls over. The seasons are shorter each time as they are. And I think that's basically the game.
Just 4 scoring rounds.
Just
and
4
then
scoring
add
rounds.
the 4 scoring rounds together
Yeah.
at the end, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's it.
Yeah. Awesome. And if you have any questions, I'll just be in the other room eating something.
Yum.
All right.
Thanks so much,
Enjoy.
Ben. Thanks
No
for
worries.
getting started.
Enjoy. Have fun.
Thank you.
Enjoy
I'm excited to see how you
something.
feel about this underground thing. I haven't played it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I love this game. So
Let's give it a shot.
Have fun, y'all.
do we want to play Orchard?
I'm fine with that.
as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
may as well.
So every turn you get this shape.
Yep.
And you get to pick whether you want this tile or this tile to fill in. You just choose the appropriate color, and you can like draw a little pattern if you want, or you can just like literally shade it in.
How artsy do you feel?
Pretty artsy. I gotta cover like my first one though, right?
You have to cover the gate with this shape, and then every other. We were saying contiguous line earlier, and we also mentioned that like diagonal doesn't count. So I think that's going to be correct for the line thing. Yeah. So it's like you're going to have to do cardinal pathway back to your first shape. So yeah, I'm going to do almost the same shape that Matt's doing, I think.
Well, there's only so many options for this one,
Exactly.
right?
Yeah.
I've done a shape.
Nice.
I'm adding detailing.
Excellent.
Cross hatching. So this is my farm.
That is a
An orchard, a forest.
Yes.
This is my forest.
Nice.
Doesn't really matter because we're scoring trees in forests, right?
Yes. Yeah. So, and these are the only ways you get victory points other than the coins stacking up. So yeah, it's a pretty simple game. So everyone drew their first shape.
Yes.
Awesome.
All right, on to the next shape. Fishing village.
Sorry, can you put the cards like over top of the pile? Yeah.
Nice.
Sorry, you can see that.
Maybe in the short term.
Maybe, yeah, we could probably just switch these two positions, right?
Yeah, that
we
makes
gotta
sense.
keep grabbing cards.
Oh,
But
right, yeah.
The chat doesn't need to see the deck. That's fine. It's just a deck of cards. Yeah. Okay. So now we've got 4 in a row that can either be water or it can be a town.
And it's gotta
And it's
be
gotta
a
be-
continuous line.
Yeah, so these next two rules aren't normal cartographer rules. Normally you can put it literally anywhere. But in this game, we have to be able to draw a line back to the gate, and the shape has to be all underwater or all above water.
Excuse me. I have a little underground village.
For each forest space surrounded on all 4 sides. Okay. I mean, yeah, I am also going to build an underground secret base representing a place on the moon where I like to keep my treasures.
Or perhaps a place on the moon that you work at.
Commute to make comedy content and gaming content.
There's an underground lake here.
An aquifer.
Okay, awesome. Right. Yeah, the map sort of plays a little bit of double entendre with the blue notes.
And we're at 4.
Right.
Yep.
4 time. Okay, so outpost ruins. This just means we're going to flip another card, and you have to put it on a ruin. But there's all these other rules too. So, like, I think if you don't put it on a ruin, if it means that you can't.
If available.
If available, yeah. If at all possible, put this next shape on a ruin. It's a farmland with worth 1 time. So I think we're at 5 now. 5 now.
Cannot put that on a ruin.
So you have 2 shapes. So if either one of them can go on a ruin, probably you're good. But I also, no, I can't. Not and have it be above
I
water
can't.
and or not below water or whatever. Yeah.
I'm actually forced to put it to use the coin one because I have to put it on my corner
Right.
here.
If you cannot place it, you can place a one. You can just place a 1x1 tile.
Oh,
Oh, is that how it works? You can't just place the shape if there's no. I think that sounds right, Paul. Hey, thank you. So yeah, if you can't place the shape onto a ruin, you have to place a 1x1. Which I think is
Okay.
the situation everyone except Matt is in, because I can't. I don't think. Can I? No, not quite. I almost reached this one with the plus, but not quite.
All right, so hold up. How does this earn 1 reputation star for each empty space surrounded on all 4 sides by filled spaces or the edge of the map? And then this is earn 1 reputation star for each forest space surrounded on all 4 sides by filled spaces or the edge of the map. Okay.
they're kind of cross-purpose to each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
I would aim to score this one for the final round because the final round is A and D.
Right.
Well,
But
each,
it's
each
too
one is
early
scored
to-
twice.
Each one scored twice.
Each
Yeah.
one scored
Earn
twice.
2 reputation stars for each water space adjacent to a mountain space. Okay. Earn 1 reputation star for each farm space adjacent to a mountain space. Got it.
I'm gonna use my 1 to just put another forest right here.
I'm getting my lid off.
So lit. So lid.
You're blowing your lid?
There. All right, my 1x1 is on the map.
Let's get lid.
Flavor incursion.
We go this way.
Yeah.
So first pass
Or-
your map
Yeah, the map goes this
to the
way, I
right.
think.
First
Okay.
pass your map to the right. Now get your purple out, and still you're gonna have to be able to draw a contiguous line towards the gate, right?
Yeah.
And put your monsters either entirely above water or below water. But then with that in mind, try to ruin your coworkers' game as much as possible.
We'll try to match the stylization.
And in order to get rid of the monster, they will have to surround it completely.
and give it hugs and kisses.
This is troublesome because
Oh, that is nefarious.
ooh, what is going on there?
Nefarious Nelly, they call me.
Yeah.
Do not know.
All right, Nelly, enjoy this monster.
Nice. It's an underwater, mean little thing. Yep.
we put paper underneath each of the maps because we learned from last time that it does bleed through.
Yeah, you can see my markers not getting the table.
And, well, yeah, it did get the table last time.
Yes.
We don't want to get the table.
Yeah, we don't want to...
We're old gamers. We're trying to keep our nice stuff nice.
I'll help double fill that.
What number Moonbase is this again?
5.
We're trying to keep Moonbase 5 good for company.
Specifically loading red and run the company.
No, this is 6.
This is 6, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. We spent 5 Moonbases wrecking all our games. So now we're trying to be nice to them. He said, spilling water on the table immediately.
Okay,
my
we
water
are
in
at
my office.
5. All right, ready for the next one? Riftlands. We just get to place a single thing.
Place one of anything you want.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
Well,
Get wrecked, monsters.
your problem solved.
Yep.
Okay.
Place anything you want.
Place anything you want.
Let's say it. Underground forest. Tropical island attempting to fill these monsters in.
Small wet by monster.
Are we still just at 5? We're at 5 and then we
Yep.
got the monsters don't add time, right? Yeah.
Nope.
Okay. And actually, one bit of business we didn't go over, but I think I remember correctly. When the seasons change, we grab a monster. Oh yeah, sorry. This other monster is supposed to leave.
Oh,
Get out of here.
It's gone forever.
It's gone. Well, we only have to face it once per game.
Okay.
Yeah, so that monster doesn't come back, but we're going to grab a different monster and then shuffle it into the whole deck, right?
Right.
Does that sound right?
Yes. Okay, so we're still at 5. Next up, we have Homestead.
Okay.
Are we counting the above and below as a divide in terms of city blocks?
I guess they would be separate.
I
wouldn't
don't know. Yeah, I think we said the above and below was going to be a divide for the purpose of like scoring the cauldrons and the tree tower. So should we say yes
Do we
to that
all
as well?
agree?
Or,
Do we all agree that it is a complete divide in terms of
like scoring
chunk of
shield
thing?
gate, basically?
Yeah.
Probably.
Sure. Let's go with that. Yeah. Let's say that it's a pretty thick line.
I'm asking
The
that
meniscus of water.
now. Yeah,
Yes,
the
I
meniscus
appreciate
of
you
water.
asking it now as you
Yeah.
plan out your city or whatever. Yeah, that's good.
It is good to clarify.
Yeah. I completed a mountain.
Nice.
I think I have misplayed already.
Congrats.
But at least you're having fun, right?
Right?
So we're at 7.
Okay, I'm gonna make a giant town. Boop, boop, boop. Giant underwater town. Oh yeah, we're still on spring.
Yeah, one more time and then we'll be on to summer.
All right, next up, we have Temple Ruins, giving marshlands.
It's giving marshland.
It's giving marshlands.
Yeah.
Okay, I can place on a temple or on a ruin. So once again, you need to try and fill in a ruin with this marshlands piece. If you cannot, you may have a 1 tile anywhere you like. It's pretty huge though. Goes three long.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
no.
you can put it there.
Yeah.
I'm actually
Unfortunately, you
forced
can't
to
put it there because
here.
it would cross the water. But
Yeah, that's fine. That would have been a very convenient place to put it, but
In a way, because of the contiguous line thing, it's almost disadvantageous to play too condensed early on because it gives you fewer options to expand from.
right.
Whereas if you spider everywhere, and you have so many options around the spider.
We're reading Kira Charlotte's Web a little bit each day. So, kudos to anyone who can like spell radiant or whatever with their towns here. That we've obviously made this comparison to the spider webs a bunch. Mine looks less like a spider web and more like a file cabinet or something.
Holds as much information.
Yeah, I'm probably not doing it right.
oh, I know I'm not doing it right.
I don't know that I've ever won a game of Cartographers, but I always like playing.
Yeah, me too. It's coloring.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, so spring is over.
Okay, yes, so now
Long live spring.
we let's do scoring first, right?
Okay.
Yes.
So first, from the cauldrons, you get, what is it exactly? One reputation for each empty space surrounded on all 4 sides by filled spaces. Okay, I didn't do that.
0 for me.
I get, sorry, is it 1?
One.
1 per.
1,
Yeah.
2. I
Nice.
get 2.
Well done. Did you get any of those?
Sorry, I'm looking for an empty space.
Surrounded on all 4 sides.
And the water line counts.
Yeah.
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 So it's, I didn't get any.
So
but
I've got
Cameron
one
this
here and one here.
But I got none. Nelson
I got none.
Yeah, it's fine. So you just
Okay.
put a 0 on the A down here with your pencil.
Yeah.
And then
E.
we get 1 point for each forest surrounded on all 4 sides.
I get 1 point.
1.
Also
go
1.
1. Yeah.
Wow.
All right.
We're
Now,
gaming.
did anybody get a coin?
I got 2 coins.
Sick.
Nope.
Way to go.
And minus
Oh,
2 points
Wait,
for.
I have 2. I have 2 forests that are filled on all 4 sides.
nice.
Sure do.
1, 2,
Awesome.
1,
Yep.
and 2. Okay.
Perfect.
Okay.
How do I get a coin?
You get a coin by either surrounding a mountain on all 4 sides,
Right.
or when the coin option came up, you could have
I could
maybe
do
taken
that,
a coin.
okay.
But
Yeah.
you didn't. Most of us just had to put a single, but Matt was able to get a coin that way.
Yeah.
And Matt also surrounded one of his mountains.
Okay.
On all 4 sides.
Okay, so I got none. And then the monsters take away 1 point for each block that is not completely surrounded, right?
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I get minus 4. I come away with this round with minus 1.
So I get minus 2.
Yeah. This one's completely surrounded, but these two aren't completely
Okay.
surrounded, so minus 2.
So I get 0 points for the round.
Me too.
We're all doing great here.
So wait, is everybody at 0 still?
No, I think Matt might be positive, right?
I think it is actually like each square adjacent to it.
Oh, okay.
So for me, it's minus 2 because I have an empty square and an empty square.
Oh, is it minus 4 for Kathleen?
That's why for
Oh.
Cameron, it's minus 4.
Yeah.
And for you, it's minus 1. And for you,
Oh, minus
it's
3,
minus
maybe.
3.
Minus 3.
Yeah.
What?
Okay.
Okay.
Each square adjacent. Does that
Okay.
sound right? Well, let's. Can we check in with
Yeah,
chat?
it's
okay.
each adjacent square.
Yeah.
Okay.
You
Okay.
don't double count if it's 2 monster squares that share
Right.
an adjacent.
It's the empty squares. Each
Yeah.
empty square. Thank you so much. Matt.
Okay,
Appreciate
well-
you. Didn't mean to doubt you. I thought it was you count
I
the
feel
monster
like
squares.
usually in a round like this, we score in the 20 round.
Yeah,
the
the
20
first round
points.
often you're
This
getting
one's
like
meaner,
teens.
yeah.
Yep.
Getting 0 feels fine.
I have 1.
I actually I don't know if the game has like a rule for like when you go in the negatives if you count it, but I assume you just keep doing algebra or whatever.
Yeah.
Let's play it like that
we've
this
developed
time.
negative numbers.
Here
Okay.
we are. Yeah. Okay, then we scored the tree tower. So now each, or no, sorry, we
No,
did that
we
one.
already did
did that
that.
one. Okay, right.
So
So,
now-
we finished scoring. Now we shuffle in and monster.
Yes.
that.
And we move
turn the
on
season.
to
Yes.
été.
Right. Yes, we did all 4 things. Awesome.
Été un poisson.
Summer
I might
au
have-
croissant.
Might have done my monster a little bit. Oh well, that's okay. I'm learning.
Oh, you're fine. Yeah. If you
I
score the
got
same
my
as
ass beat.
if you score the same as
Good for
Cameron
you.
in the like pretty coloring game, you're probably crushing it.
Yeah.
It reminds me of the last time I did well in school.
This has never been my forte, but that's okay.
All right.
Please. So now we're
Beginning
in
summer, we are scoring B and C this round.
Yeah.
Homestead. Homestead.
Homesteative.
Homesteadative.
So it's forests that are surrounded on all sides by things, and
Mountains touching water and plains. Yeah.
okay.
Big red.
There we go. These fields go in the square hole.
There.
Nice.
All right. Next up, we have marshlands.
So big.
Big wet.
Big wet. Very big wet.
Oh, I don't know if I just realized now, I'm not sure if our continuous line is allowed to pass through a mountain if you have something on the other side. Should we say
The
no?
mountain doesn't count as.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, you have to connect with other stuff that you've drawn. Great, that's fine.
Big whack. I probably should surround my monsters at some point, but I haven't done it yet.
Yeah.
It's fine. I put a smiley face on them.
Yeah, I mean they're your monsters now, right? They're part of the landscape, the citizenry, the people of your nation.
Yeah.
This is where the monsters live, and
In the
we
square
know
hole.
that's right. We know that that's their square hole. It's gonna be fine.
Yeah. Okay. Next up,
We are 4 time.
Outpost Ruins,
Uh-oh.
Riftlands.
Oh.
I literally can't. So
I
it's
can't go in a
equal.
contiguous line, eh?
Oh yeah, that's annoying.
Yeah,
well,
okay,
okay,
okay.
so the good news is you just still get to put a one of whatever you want,
So I'm just gonna
as
fill
long
this
as you
in.
follow.
You're
those.
just forced to.
I have to put
Yeah.
it right here. Yeah, exactly. So
Alright.
kind of ruined. I mean, I guess if I make it a forest, then I might be able to score it. Oh yeah, I just have to put one here, and then I'm golden.
Yeah, I can't put it on a ruin.
Like in the normal version of the game, if you hit forest and riftland or outpost ruins and riftlands, it's like, okay, sweet, I'll just pick somewhere on the map and put one of whatever I want there. How does the water line or whatever that is affect the gameplay? And can you see the water line? Yeah, the water line is where on the map, see how it's dark? It's dark on like 2/3 of it, and then the top 3 squares it's light. And so it affects gameplay because each card that you flip, you're not allowed to split the shape of the card across the water line.
Yeah.
So when you get like I have this plus here, this sort of sideways T, right? 3 and then 2 more, or a T shape. I couldn't put it here, crossing the water line with 1 or 2 of the little blocks. I have to put it, each shape has to go entirely underwater or entirely above water. And then we also have to be able to draw a cardinal directions line back to the gate from any shape that we make. And then we also sometimes have to put them on outposts. All right, we done that round?
Yes.
Sweet. Well, how much time we're at?
4.
Great.
Yeah, this is 4. Next up, we have Forgotten Forest.
Ooh.
Okay.
Green.
Well, get to get a coin if I put it over here, so I think I'll do that.
Alternately score directly from B. Although this is the last time we're scoring from B.
Still worth scoring.
Yeah. I'll surround my meanies and get coin.
I'm going to surround
we can
more of
do
this
this.
mountain.
Yeah, you already have the one surrounded, so you're going to get a coin from that one.
And then I can, if I find something here, I can surround this one.
These.
Then I get a second score off.
Yeah.
Tree
off
tower.
Yeah, exactly.
Did you take the coin
Right,
offering
and
for
you
that
did.
one?
You went here, and so you get a coin as well, right?
Oh, I do?
So you just
Yeah.
mark it down here. Yeah, like put some
Yeah.
sort of mark. Yeah, you just filled yours in like that.
Yeah, it's
Like a
way
check.
easier to keep track of when you
Yeah.
tally them as you get them.
Okay.
And then
Right,
you've
I
already
also
got.
have-
You also have this coin, right?
I
Did you
just
get
filled that. I just filled that in
the
this
previous
round.
time. That's fine. Okay, so yeah, you want to mark that down too. It just mattered that you can fill in the coins as soon as you get them because they
Oh,
only
okay.
matter during the scoring round. So you just want to be able to look like, oh, how many coins do I have?
Okay.
Perfect. All right, we catch up to Forgotten Forest, and we're just on 6 time now. I think?
5.
We're just on 5. Okay, great.
I believe. Yep, 5.
Okay.
Okay, we ride.
3 more time. 4 more time.
Farmland.
Farmland.
2 more time, rather. Farmland, yes.
Well,
Okay. Each water space adjacent to a mountain, or each one reputation star for each farm space adjacent to a mountain space.
Farm or wet?
yeah, we gotta farm these oceans. Get in my belly muscles.
We'll put the mind players to work on the farms.
Smart.
Do I go coin or do I go... I'll go coin.
Wet.
Quan.
Coin or wet.
Coin or wet?
The classic conundrum.
Check this out.
Sick!
Nice arm.
So this
Yeah.
should give me another coin,
Yeah, you get another coin right now.
Oh,
right?
Yep, one from the action, and then
One from getting my mountain.
yeah.
Oh wait, it's got to be farmland.
Yes.
Farmland.
Well,
Okay.
whoops. Sorry.
Turn
fine,
it
though,
a
right?
sickly
People
green.
were saying wet, and I was like, oh yes, I could make it wet.
it's somewhat confusing because there's the like water part of
That's
the
fine.
card, and then also the water tiles. Yeah, exactly.
It's farmland, and
Okay.
it's next to a mountain. It doesn't really matter for
yeah,
this. I
but you
just,
still get this coin and the coin from the card,
so
right? Because you only used a 2 shape.
Yep.
Yeah, so you're up 2 coins this turn.
You're making hella money.
So much
We are at
bank.
6 of 8.
Great.
Ready?
Yeah.
yes,
Last shape of the round.
Would you say it's the final
a
shape?
four-shape fishing village, eh?
It is.
It is pro shape.
This shape isn't exactly what I want it to be, but I guess I can use it to make some points.
Mm-hmm. Maybe I should do wet. Time for wet.
I'm gonna do big wet.
Big wet.
There you go. But you're gonna draw with red.
So, because I could draw blue, right?
Oh no, you
Yeah,
can
blue
draw
or
blue
red.
this one.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry.
No, you're good.
I was
I'm sorry.
confused.
I'm sorry.
I do appreciate that that the premise of this is, you know, the cartographer, the winning cartographer is the one that draws a map that the king or whoever likes the best.
Right. It's not necessarily the most accurate.
Yeah, not necessarily reflects reality, but
No,
like
yeah.
when they come back and they're like, this is what's
Oh
out there.
yes. This is what I would like my kingdom to look like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Put a
All
big
right.
wet in.
Okay, we hit the time, right?
Yeah. So, okay, scoring tree towers. Count 1 point for each forest that is completely surrounded on all 4 sides.
1,
2, 3, 4, 4.
1, 2, 3.
I got 8.
So that's
Nice.
B.
Oh, wow.
That's B. Yeah. Yeah, I kind of went in on this one, but you only get 1 point for each of these tiles, so
Yeah.
like it's not the hugest cartographers I've ever seen. And then earn 2 reputation stars for each water space adjacent to a mountain, and 1 for each farm space adjacent to a mountain.
Okay. So let's do the water spaces.
Water space,
1,
yeah.
2. So that's 2 for every 2 points,
2 points per water space
Okay.
that's adjacent to a mountain.
and then 1 for every farm space
That's
adjacent.
right.
To one. So I have 2. So I have 6 points total.
Sweet. I got 8 on this one as well.
I got 11 on this one.
Nice.
Oof.
Okay, then count your coins.
4.
5
Then count uncovered spaces adjacent to monsters.
as negatives. Yours is fully surrounded, Kathleen.
I'm done. Haha.
Woo.
Yep, I
Nice.
have no monsters.
I have -1.
So 3.
I also sell -1.
So I have 12 points.
For this round?
Well, I have 13 points for this round, but I had -1 on the first round, so that should
Yeah.
be 12 overall, right?
I'm at 17 points overall.
Well, you can, yeah. You can write down whatever this round gave you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like the bigger number. Yeah. Because you're going to add up these 4 later.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oof. All right. Well, I'm not doing great, but that's okay.
Yeah.
We're having fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Add in a monster and
Now, yeah, our chance to hit monster is increased because we didn't hit a monster that time.
then fall will only have 7 time units.
Uh-oh.
And I think winter only gets 6 or 5. Yeah.
But the thing's filling up. You
Yeah.
only have so much you can do.
Everyone knows winter is the shortest month.
Boo.
Is winter your favorite?
It
Winter,
is.
winter was a month for a while there, right? In human
Apparently,
history,
I
was
have
just sort of a
7
loose thing.
points
Oh,
only.
what did we do wrong?
So Montesc64 says Kathleen has 7. I don't understand why.
Well, we can double check if you want.
It might just be from one of these, and then you added the rest of the score.
Yeah, I believe you.
I believe you with
Yeah.
what you said.
Great.
I'm trying to figure out how I have 7. No, 7 instead of 6 for.
Oh, you have 1 more point from something? From trees or
Oh,
what?
you might not have counted this as.
Oh, I didn't.
Yeah.
Those are farm, right?
Yes,
yeah,
they
those
are.
are farm.
But it
Okay.
adds to this.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, right. Okay.
So you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 7
Yeah,
points
there you
for
go.
Mage's Valley.
Okay.
So your C should read 7,
All right. So
and
that's
then you can reflect your total.
C count is 7.
All right. Are we all ready for fall?
Please.
Great
Bring
River.
on the pumpkin spice.
More wet.
more
more
wet.
And we are doing C and D this time.
Right.
Can I just look at this shape for a
Yeah,
second?
you sure can.
Kathleen is not good with.
There's some tricky ones for sure.
I'm doing the one that gets me coin.
Oh, I can't quite put this where I want to because it doesn't quite
Yeah,
draw
like-
a contiguous line.
Rotating and flipping shapes like this is like one of those tests that they do for like for kids and like
Yes, it's a Mensa thing.
yeah.
I was bad at it then, and I'm bad at it now, Paul.
You test for Mensa?
Nope,
Okay.
it's too bad at it.
My favorite webcomic has an arc where a bunch of the characters try the Mensa exam and they all get in
Okay.
and they hate it. One of them describes it as going to a party where everyone is doing God.
Cocaine.
No, not lambda. That's a Greek letter. Where you go under the line.
Who? No.
Yeah, limbo.
Limbo, where you're trying to limbo under some dude's cane and trying to pick up a librarian who has raisins in her purse.
I like David Mitchell had
Haha,
a bit
okay.
where he was saying that's like, I'm not part of Mensa, but I'm the sort of person who people might think would be part Mensa, and therefore it does me no good to try to like
Right, get into Mensa.
and possibly fail.
Yeah, if you already have the social cachet
Yeah,
of
exactly.
being in Mensa.
He. All
There's no
right.
point in finding your way into Mensa from there. Yeah. Okay, I have drawn a great river.
Yeah. Successful big wet, everyone.
Yes.
Yeah.
Successful big wet.
On to Temple Ruins, you may put a Riftland.
I don't have any
I wish.
temple ruins I can touch.
I have
Yeah.
one that I need to do, I guess.
I'm so close. I could, if I was allowed to draw a diagonal back to the door, I could put one there. But at least this way we get to eliminate these monsters.
I mean,
Are we scoring
so
for
if you
tower
can't,
yet?
but like if you can't put it on a temple, that means you get a 1x1. You get a Riftlands
Whatever.
anyway, right?
Yes, I think I'm going to make my Riftlands a city so that this largest city of mine gets even bigger, just in case.
So this is you must put the Riftlands on the temple ruins or not.
It's the second largest city you care about, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
But that means if you make your largest city one bigger, then maybe your second largest city will be allowed to be one bigger, right?
It has more growth.
These are
potential.
second. These are separate cities because they're not technically touching, right?
You got
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Correct. So right now you have 2 1-point cities, right?
If you add one to that one, it becomes
A two.
the one you'll be scoring for because it's the second biggest.
Yeah.
And it'll be worth double score compared to before.
Code Indigo. I am talking about the webcomic Achewood, which may not have aged terribly well in the 20 years that it's been out.
Also, Control Rig's got it. Librarians are cool. That's
They're-
tough but fair.
There are those things where it's
Okay,
like,
now I have 3 cities.
this is a thing that I like. I cannot recommend it.
Yes, yeah. Treetop Village.
I take 3.
Big city.
Yeah, we're not going to score Tree Tower again. But you could make Big City. You could even build it on Rock and Roll.
I big this city.
Yeah, this is a good enough spot. We're going to go here.
That's the vibe today. Good
Yeah,
enough.
good enough. Yep. You stare, you're like, not there, not there. This, yep, it fits. Let's put it there. That's how I play Cartographers anyway. Don't overthink. That's Killjoy's job.
Man, I just realized that one day my Achewood, the dude has got no mercy t-shirt is going to wear out, and that's very sad.
And then you'll be the dude that's got no
No mercy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, how many points are we at? 5, right? No, we're at 3.
Whoa.
It's 3 points. Okay. Da 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 da. Orchard.
Legit. Scoring Mages Valley?
We are.
3 long, +1.
Yeah.
So I could go like this.
Yep, that's allowed. You may do
And
that.
then I can make a hole for myself.
That's right. Yeah. You're building towards the cauldrons. Yeah.
And we're scoring
You
C
don't
and
have to
D
say
this
it like
time.
that, but yes.
So I want farm.
Next to mountain. Yeah.
Farm next to mountain. Okay.
You're starting to channel Merg.
Give me farm next to mountain. Give me point.
Awesome.
Okay, possibly the last card of the round. Everyone ready?
Oh yeah.
Last card of the round is a homestead.
Ooh.
Hey, does this count as a totally enclosed mountain?
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh.
absolutely.
Ding ding.
Oh,
Yeah.
wait, I got
Get
another
coin.
mountain enclosed.
Coin for you.
Wow.
Speaking of enclosing a mountain, I will now enclose a mountain.
Love that for you, Bestie.
Ooh.
Oh my god, I could totally enclose a second mountain with a homestead. Damn it.
My genius play of adding onto this town is still foiled.
I need to add on to my smaller town to make it worthwhile what I've done with my larger town.
Okay, so that's enclosing a mountain. That's a coin for the round.
Sorry, I'm tanking team. I can get, it's like I get 2 more points this round if I don't put homes or more red squares on this one. Yeah, it's only 2 points. It probably means more points later. Okay, sure. So I'm gonna put it 1, 2, 3, 4, right? Yeah. Okay. I almost overthought it.
And then you double thought.
Yeah. Then I was like, wait, no, stop thinking, Nelly. That's the worst. All right. So that's the end of fall, and we still didn't run into a monster. So we're gonna have to run in. We're gonna have
Yeah.
3 monster cards in the winter.
Winter is going to be.
Brutal.
Yeah.
There will be prices to be paid. So first, let's score the Mages Valley again.
So 2 for each water square adjacent to a mountain.
Yeah.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Awesome.
And then 1 for each plain. Or
farmland, yeah.
farmland.
Yeah. 1 for each.
1, 2, 3, 4.
This is my one good.
So that's
I score.
12 points.
I score 15.
I'm getting it, chat.
I got 14 off of that one.
I got 11.
Next up, our second largest contiguous town.
Cluster of towns, yeah.
Cluster of towns is
Yeah.
worth 2 points per square.
10 points for me.
8 for me.
8 for me too.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's 10 points,
points.
for me.
And then
Coins.
That was
Coins.
coins.
And then monsters if you still have any.
I have -1 for monster.
Okay.
And
So
it's
2 coins because I got 2 coins in the round.
No, all your coins total.
cumulative.
Yep.
Oh,
cumulative.
2 coins are cumulative.
Yeah, your
okay.
coins are cumulative
Yeah.
round. Yeah.
So that's 1, 2.
Well, it should be the same number down here.
So yeah, it's 1, 2,
If you've
3,
been
4,
telling them,
5,
yeah.
6.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
plus
that makes
6.
6.
Yeah.
Okay. Wait, that's
Oh, right. Yeah, that's okay.
all right. Well, that's a better round for me.
Yeah, your monsters are all surrounded, so -0 there. And then you just add those up. I got
Okay.
plus 23.
I got plus 29.
Nice.
12 plus 10 is 22 plus 6 is 28.
I got 31 that round.
Woo.
Nice.
29 and 28 and 31. Well done, everybody. Okay, on to wintertime.
Yeah. Shuffle in a monster.
And that was no monster. Final monster entering deck.
So we're about an hour into our time slot, and we've got another hour, so I feel like we can probably run it back.
I would love to run this back.
Yeah,
I
are
love
you-
to play this game.
Yeah, are you feeling comfortable with all these rules? Kathleen, I know we
Yes.
kind of had to offer you this game at the point when we're playing the most rules of it. But
I mean, it's still pretty straightforward.
yeah, it's not too complicated, right?
I don't expect I'll do very well, but I'm definitely picking up what we're putting down.
Yeah, you have the advantage that like the rest of us are playing with the gate and the water for the first time as well. So we're coping with that strategy.
Time for winter, da.
Da.
Duh. All right.
Hello.
Sorry, James, just wanted to make sure you guys ended at 5.
Oh, 5. I thought it was 5:30.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, we're fine.
No
yeah.
second game for us. We are gonna chill through winter.
Yeah.
I-
All right.
Thank you for that, Ben. Okay.
First up, Fishing Village.
Okay.
Fishing Village. So we're playing for Shieldgate.
Shieldgate and the cauldrons this round.
Yep.
How can I make a cauldron with this?
Yes, indeed. How?
I will do wet over here.
I'm just gonna make a big town down here. Big town.
What will you do, Cameron?
Fail.
Ooh.
That's such an awkward shape.
Very. It's like
4 blocks in a row?
the beloved Tetris shape betrays me.
Oh no. Yeah, you don't have anywhere to get a Tetris?
Yeah.
You can make a cauldron right there. Well, that's not what you want to do, though. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
I mean, I
get
can
it.
make one cauldron.
Yeah.
Ideally, like,
Right. You want to be able to Tetris down and make 8 cauldrons.
yeah.
Right. One on each side somehow.
Yeah. Like, if we get a Riftland, like, if I put it here and we get a Riftlands, then I can bada boom 2 cauldrons.
Yeah. Ideally, you get to go bingo, bango, bongo.
Yeah. Or I just get nothing.
Yo, what up, Mr. Gibberish? Thanks for the 30 bomb. Appreciate
Oh,
it.
wow.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
If you're just tuning in, I don't know where to put my piece. But also, we're playing Cartographers because it's our Sub-A-Thon, so those 30 subs are getting us closer to our goal of going till Saturday, and then maybe even we get ice cream as well.
Oh, and pizza.
It's tough to turn this into a better shield gate for you because first you need to turn your 6 into a 10, and then you need to try and turn your 5 into a 9, right?
Yeah.
So
No, my shield gate is like set.
it's like locked at
I
5.
think I
kind of,
might
yeah.
actually want to just
Sure.
do this and then enclose that mountain and get a coin.
That I think it's totally fine and valid. I'm just wondering if you want to examine chances to turn cauldrons anywhere. I don't know if this Tetris piece does it for you though.
I've got a cauldron here and here.
Yeah, for sure. I just don't know if you can make a new one with this block.
I don't
that's
think
locked.
I can.
Yeah, go for that mountain. That's what I did. I just closed one side of my mountain off.
I'm going to enclose a mountain.
I think I only see one spot on your map where you could make a single cauldron, so I would go for the coin.
I mean, I could make it right here.
yeah.
Yeah, that's your potential cauldron spot if you want that instead of your mountain.
Got to be careful
Long
where you
way.
put those Tetris pieces, or your entire land might disappear.
That's right. Yeah, watch out. If you fill in the entire map, then the king says, I can't see anything.
And if I make that a town, and then I can somehow add to this town, which seems unlikely.
That seems
It's winter,
more
so
potential than the wet.
Then having it
either way, right.
a big wet.
Yeah.
it's tough to.
the wet gives you nothing other than the cauldron.
In this-
This gives you both.
Right. In this season, it's difficult to make a plan that involves 2 steps.
Yeah.
Because it's the last season.
Well, I choose to live dangerously. All right, I have placed my space, and I have made myself a cauldron.
Next up, we have
Wet.
a great river.
Okay.
Then that has to be a wet.
Has to be wet.
Just a great river.
Must wet.
That river has lovely cascades.
How much do you get per cauldron? Just 1 point, hey?
Yeah, but I could make one, so that's something.
Right.
It's like,
Big wet.
I can make.
it's like, oh wow, that's a big river, and then like a river otter comes up to you and is like, yeah, but
Big wet.
maybe this coin says that river is actually smaller than you think it is. Maybe you just don't put part of this river on the map. How about that?
You know, the slender muscular man makes a good argument.
You know, I always say that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's a good day when you can say that.
yeah. That's why I always listen to my friend Joel.
In the not too distant future. Is that the Joel we're talking about? From Mystery Science Theater 3000?
No, I literally know an otter in town named Joel.
You know,
Oh.
Matt's friend from Mystery Science Theater 3000.
All right.
I mean, I wouldn't put it
And
past
local
Matt.
homosexual.
Right.
Yeah.
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 All right,
All
so
right.
where do
3
we
points in.
Okay.
Next up, we are at 4 points with Forgotten Forest.
A forgotten forest. Ooh.
I remember that forest.
Bada bing, bada boom.
Oh my god, I could do 2 cauldrons with that shape.
You sure could. And you sure will.
I got 3 cauldrons with that shape.
Way to go.
I'll get 3 cauldrons with that shape too.
I'll get 3.
Oh no, I'll get 3. Hell yeah.
Are we all getting 3 cauldrons with that shape?
No, I only got 1. I was trying
Way
to
to
figure
go,
out how to end
team.
that sentence. Yeah.
And I get a coin because I took the weirder shape, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, right. I got another coin, right, from the weird shape. Good. Well, I got 2 coins. I got 2 coins and 1 cauldron, so that's the same,
Yeah.
actually.
Yeah, actually. All right. Next up, we are at 4 of 6.
Oh, wait. I'm cheating. Shoot.
What did
so-
you do? No.
This shape doesn't connect in a continuous
doesn't.
line with my stuff.
Oh
I gotta
no, it
retake
doesn't.
my turn.
It doesn't.
Okay.
Mother.
Okay. And I'm using the solid markers. Okay, sorry. So what was it? It's either this with a coin or that. Okay.
You could just add the other 2 there, and then it does fit there.
Okay, and
if
then I
you
just
have
have to
that.
minus 1 coin.
Yeah, minus 1 coin.
Okay. I'll just do a big circle there. Thank you, Matt. That totally works.
That's the easiest way to counteract
To fix
that.
the problem, and I
Yeah.
love that. Now I can take my little X's off my trees and turn them into trees.
Okay.
Hooray.
So I have to get rid of these 2.
Okay. Did you also cheat?
Yeah, I also cheated.
Yeah, it's so exciting to go for the cauldrons, right?
Are you
yeah.
going to
right.
add the 2 as well?
Can you just fill
Yeah.
those in, I guess? Sorry, Cameron. Man, this turn was going to be so fun, and then the game had to say, get lost.
But my
Fun.
thing still worked, right? Because I'm just like,
You're
Oh, yeah.
perfect.
Flopping
Yes,
on?
you
Yeah.
you hooked up with a shape that already connects, but mine were hooking up with a mountain, and Cameron was just making a bunch of cauldrons.
okay.
Yep. All right,
Okay.
we fixed it.
Oh man.
Oh,
Okay.
man.
Oh yeah, how much time are we at? 4
We're
times?
4.
Okay.
We are at Temple Ruins
Okay.
and Riftlands. Everyone fill in a cauldron.
I'm going to fill in a cauldron.
It's got to be on a temple ruins.
It does.
If
possible.
available, yeah. And you do have one available.
I've got one right here.
Yeah, you
it's
have
not a
to.
cauldron.
It's not
at
a
least.
cauldron. No, you don't have to fill in a cauldron. You can add 1 block to your town to make it score higher.
I'm finally.
Well, because this is my largest town.
Great. So add, if it will still be your largest town, you could. Oh, I guess yeah. For
Yeah,
you,
I
you
care
could,
about my second largest town.
right. You could fill in a cauldron, which it does nothing basically. Or no, actually, it still gains you 1 point. Cauldron's only worth 1 point each. So whereas your shield gate is worth 2 point per
So
per
I-
second largest.
so
town.
if I
you're
could
gaining
put-
1 point if you put
Yeah,
that.
if I could, yeah,
if
I'll
you
just
want.
No, I'm going to do that because then I get to add one more point to my second largest town.
I just want to do the math on my largest town real quick.
Oh no, I can't because I have to put it on a.
Oh
On a
yeah,
ruin.
you have a temple rune.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I was
right.
like, oh, perfect. A
Nope.
more optimal play. That
Nope.
one's blank.
Okay.
Well, you know what you get? It's just anything, right? It's a little public park.
Nice. A single tree
Okay. So I'm gonna put my town
that
here.
they've named Chad.
Great.
Okay.
It is surprisingly easy to mess up while playing this game.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Especially with
Are
the
we
extra
still at
rules.
4?
We're
for
still
sure.
at 4.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're still gaming, and we might just hit like 2 monsters in a row here too. They don't take any time.
Nope.
Nope. Treetop Village.
Okay, so this is the end of the game here.
Can I make little divots
Okay, I need to
for
look at
all
this
my
card.
little cities?
Wow, you faded 3 monsters.
Yeah. We rule.
Nice.
I can make 2 there. I can make 2 there. I think I'm just going to be making 2 divots. Big green.
I can't believe we dodged 3 monsters.
Yeah, that's a lot of monsters to dodge, honestly. We did it.
Well done, team.
Especially you. You were the one pulling the cards.
Thank you. That is all my luck.
It's all right there.
You
Yep.
spent it all today.
Good thing I don't have a highly publicized Magic game coming up.
That would be a shape that would give me.
We'll use that
A
day's luck
divot?
for that game. It'll be fine.
I actually don't have that many spots where I can even put it because I can't basically put anything here because of the border.
Yeah. Getting something out of this really is good enough.
I reclaimed my coin.
Oh, did you?
I'm just gonna
I
put
did
it
not.
down there. I'm gonna make these people a big park because it won't really change anything. Because if I make it a village, my second biggest village will be tied with my.
Oh yeah, the tie sucks for Shield Gate.
Yeah, because
Because then you just have 2 largest towns and no second largest town.
well, no, but because I can't add to this one, and I can't add to this one, so I have a 5 thing town, and I can make another 5 town.
Which is kind of nothing.
It's the same.
score-wise.
Yeah.
I wouldn't score twice for having 2
No.
identical towns.
Although I guess the trees aren't getting you anything either, so it's fine. Like whatever. Just
The
put
trees
it-
are
put
just-
a color in. Yeah.
Yeah, the trees are just because I think it's important to include green space in urban planning.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not just on roofs 40 years later.
Kind of.
All right, that's the round though, right?
Yep.
Yes. So now we go score D. So score your Shield Gate again. I have to count mine one more time.
All right, scoring.
10.
Shield Gate. I'm still at 10. Thought I'd do better on that, but
Nelson's gonna score like 72.
I scored, so I had 13. Yeah, I did make 2 big cities, and then on that last turn, I got to make the previous shorter one pull up ahead of the main one. So this is 13 blocks, so I get 26 points for that one.
Amazing.
Yeah, so I did kind of nail that.
Then you get 1 point for each cauldron.
1 point for each cauldron.
2, 3, 4.
Oh,
8.
woo!
yeah, I got 7.
No monsties. And
Yeah, we ducked those monsters.
Please, no monsties.
Dad said no monsties this time if we were good.
7 cumulative coins.
I got 28 score that round. So
I got 38. It was a good round for Nilly.
I only got 24.
Well,
I got 28.
well done,
Or
Shades.
25.
And then you just add your 4 seasons together.
All right. So 5 plus 4 is 9 plus 8 is 17. Carry the 1. 5, 6, 67 minus 1. 66 points for Kathleen on her first round out.
nice.
How did you guys do?
I got 78.
Oof.
76.
Ooh.
Cameron is math.
Yes.
900?
Now,
Sorry.
brain. 28 plus 18 is 46.
Yes.
Plus 24 is 70.
Well
Pretty
done.
close scoring, too.
Yeah. So it's like all of the seasonal objectives are kind of hard, but I guess, yeah, at the beginning of the game, you kind of need to figure out which one has the chance to score the most points. And none of it, we just didn't get the luck of like putting water tiles next to build so much. Oh yeah, there was just gonna be 2 more fights in a row. 2 more
After
monsters.
one more, it was all 3 of the purple in a row.
Right.
Well,
incredible.
Luckily, there is no season in the game where we would have hit those monsters.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, those are for our children to worry about.
Yep.
Oh, so yeah, please share your point totals, as many of you have already done in the chat. I see a 76 again. Well done, Midnight Curry.
79.
Yeah.
Log in for me.
Wow.
Log in for me. Well done.
I think last time we played this, someone in chat scored like meteorically higher than any of the actual
Yeah,
players.
yeah, somebody was like 180.
Oh, Tavilda with 92?
Nice.
Incredible.
Dang.
Yeah, and an 88 and a 93. Pywo, well done.
I wonder if there's
Wow, 91, incredible.
yeah. I wonder if you could design like a algorithm that would,
Solve.
generate the most efficient possible.
Yeah, I'd be down to
Layout.
play this game against an AI, I suppose, like just to learn how to play Cartographers better. I don't know. It's a
don't
sweet
know.
game.
I feel like we can let the computers have their own fun, not
Yeah.
take ours.
Yeah,
They can take checkers, but we have this.
No, that's right. Maybe we should just hold on to the tactile, relaxation, coloring aspect of this game, and not min-max it like so many other games.
They can
that-
take my coloring pages when they pry them out of my cold dead hands.
Perfect.
Sounds
Yeah,
good
exactly.
to me.
Yeah, no, we all had fun.
They
and we all
have that
colored.
technology.
Yeah, exactly. They can.
They have
Yeah.
They
prime-
can stimulate my cold dead hands by electrical shock.
And one day, whether you want it to or not, your hands will no longer be alive.
We can all look forward to that day.
Well, this has been a depressing episode of Cartographers during the Loading Ready Run Sub-A-Thon. We really appreciate you joining us. Coming up next, we have the Dexterity Power Hour featuring several different games.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think it's a bit of a surprise. I definitely don't know what's in store exactly, but I know it'll be dexterity games of some kind.
And then for some reason, scheduling-wise, after all the dexterity games, they're going to play the one game where you drink a bunch of beer.
Yep.
Right. First, spend all of your motor skills. Then, expend all of your motor skills.
Yeah.
Right? So yeah, Heroes of Arcadia coming up after the Power Hour. Once again, if you just got here recently and you hadn't heard, this is the Sub-A-Thon. We're collecting subs. Number go up in the corner over there. Currently, we still have to keep streaming for just under a day. But if you sub or you gift a sub, that adds a minute to the clock. Tier 2 adds 2 minutes, Tier 3 adds 5 minutes, and also if you give us bits, every 400 bits that the whole community donates will add another minute. There you go, Lurbot's got me with the box text I was going to read to you. I've been Nelly, joined by Cameron, Matt, Kathleen,
Oh, my
and
brain.
Engineering was in at the beginning to explain the rules for us because he's so freaking good at that. And he just kind of had to memorize because he's got kind of an encyclopedic board game knowledge at this point. And Paul's been on tech. So we're going to take a brief break now before the Dexterity Power Hour. And thanks again for joining us at Cartographers.
Bye, friends.
See you soon.